Let me start today's episode saying or asking, what the hell is Object 430 to you? Long story short, it is basically everything in this game, besides artillery of course. And I didn't realize my previous episode featuring Object 432 was so freaking long time ago. I do not know why I haven't talked about that vehicle too often, maybe because it is like epic battle episode. What new can I show you about Object 432 in any epic battle episodes, because we know that this is one of the best, if not the best, tier 10 medium tank in this game at the moment. But my previous episode was actually published over 1 year ago, on June 19, 2018. And in that episode I basically said the same thing. This tank is literally everything. It is a heavy tank, it is a medium tank, it is a light tank and a tank destroyer. The only thing missing is of course the artillery AG cannon, but I bet they can come up with something close to it at least. You do not believe me? Well, guess which tank has the most damage bounced in this current patch uploaded to any replay sites? Forget Type 5 Heavy, forget T95, forget Jagdpanzer 100, 279E, Mouse, if you would like to bounce some damage, because Object 430U has the highest amount of damage bounced in this current patch in update 1.6, close to 17,000 damage blocked by armor in one of the battles featuring Object 430U. Sadly, I am not able to show you any gameplay action from that battle because every little micro patch messes up all the previous micro patch version replays, so I am not able to do that and I really hate it. So Wargaming, please fix it, or please just do something so I'm able to watch all the replays from the same patch without any troubles whatsoever, because I have actually so many battles. I wanted to show you my own battles as well, but I'm not able to record them anymore. Maybe I have to record every single battle while I'm playing them, but this is not going to be the easiest solution. Anyway, getting back to the topic, Object 430U has the most damage bounced, so it is basically a heavy tank. Indeed, it has many over 10,000 damage bounced battles as well on the top of that. Moving on, next vehicle class, light tank. Would you like to do some spotting? Well, yes, you can bring out light tank or you can bring out Object 430U. It is not super rare to see Object 430U spotting or assisting its teammates for over 10,000 damage. I'm looking at the moment I'm looking at how many 5 over 10,000 assistance battles in this current patch from Object 430U. So forget any other light tank, this is your light tank to beat. Heavy tank checked, light tank checked. Medium tank, of course, this is classified as a medium tank. It has medium tank's mobility, it has medium tank's DPM. Even though DPM is not the best, but this alpha damage works, penetration is okay. So it is a medium tank, it deals damage and it does all the rest of the things at the same time. So of course we can say medium tank checked. So finally, tank destroyer. Of course, it is one awesome tank destroyer as well. While it is already a heavy tank, medium tank and a light tank hybrid combination of all those classes, of course, it is really good at destroying tanks. 440 alpha damage, as I said before, decent penetration and a decent rate of fire is also helping it out destroying other vehicles. As you are going to see from this battle on the background, I chose this battle for many different reasons. Now our hero Wurdash 7544 is not the best player in this game, but not the worst either, don't get me wrong, a decent player, but you can see how nicely 430U handles, how many mistakes this vehicle forgives. This is the key thing over here actually. This tank forgives you so many mistakes which other medium tanks simply do not forgive. But this one forgives you almost everything. And this is what you are going to see from today's battle on the background as well. Now, after all that said, after everything I just said about this vehicle, how it is a heavy tank, a medium tank, light tank, tank destroyer, just imagine if we would have a +-2 matchmaking in this game. Just imagine if this tank would be able to see tier 8 tanks as well. That would be crazy, right? Right? What? Check my notes. Check my notes. Where is the matchmaking? Oh, here it is. Okay, so matchmaking. Oh, guys. We have +-2 matchmaking. This tank can see tier 8 tanks as well. Oh, sorry. I guess this is another reason why I picked this battle for you today, a tier 8 matchmaking. I actually had so many other tier 8 matchmaking battles to show you as well with crazy amount of damage, but I wanted to feature one so-called average Joe playing with 430U. Like all the other battles, almost exclusively with premium rounds, 150,000 credits lost and stuff like that. Like this heat is almost one of the best ammunitions in this game, over 300 millimeters of penetrations, so of course this is going to do good. But this battle, in my opinion at least, is a bit more like public battle. I don't know, public is not the right word. Maybe you understand what I'm trying to say, maybe you don't, sorry guys. But anyway, 430U, let's talk a bit more about 430U. Now, it is definitely super new player friendly, it is one of the easiest tanks to play with. Of course, if you want to get good battles, crazy results, you still need to know what you are doing. Just a bit in this vehicle, a bit less than in other tanks. But to be able to get 8000 plus damage battles, and rip that Black Bulldog by the way, you still need to know what you are doing, you still need to know something about the maps, overall strategies, enemy tanks, weak spots, stuff like that. But for a new player, as I said many times already, it forgives you so many more mistakes than other tanks. So it kinda is new player friendly vehicle because of how good it is. But is it the best tier 10 tank to go after as your first tier 10 vehicle? Is this the best option? Why I'm asking that is if it is so much better, if it forgives you so many more mistakes, doesn't it give you like a little false hope or false strategy, different play style if you grind out something else? If you grind out tier 10 medium tank with not so awesome armor. AMX-30B for example, or Centurion Action X, or 121. Yes, 121 is also a good example because it also features 440 alpha damage boomstick, but the overall playstyle, other things on it are not nearly as good as on 430U, so it kinda misleads you a bit, in my opinion at least. But of course, you can never go wrong with any Russian tanks as your first tier 10, this one, IS-7, T-100LT, as your first light tank of course, tank destroyer wise, yeah. Object 268 version 4 once again is super new player friendly tank to play with. Quite an easy tank to play with, in my opinion, 430U. And other medium tanks like 140. 140 might be a bit more tricky. T62A I think forgives you a bit more mistakes, but still super solid tank to go after. I actually haven't thought about that so much, but the entire Soviet Russian tech tree is filled with easy to play tanks. Super strong tanks overall compared to many other nations. In German tech tree we actually have some not so awesome tanks, not so easy tanks to play with. Maybe Czech tech tree is also super easy because it only has one tech tree line, and TVP T50 51 is super awesome tank. But as your first vehicle, you really shouldn't go after auto loaders, in my opinion. But this battle with 430U on Kharkov is almost over, only one RT left to take out, and D30 is up for that job. Good hit and destroyed. Not a bad battle, I would say so. Ace tanker, many stickers to put on your vehicle, Vurdas 7544, cool-headed, high-caliber top gun and steel wall. 6,405 damage done in total, 6 kills, 1,240 raw experience, hat-trick, maximum number 1 at every single thing. 28 shots fired, 22 hits, 17 penetrations, hits received 18 and only 2 penetrations. 1 splash damage from Artie, did some damage, I guess this is also over here, and 15 non-penetrations. Even some heat rounds from other Soviet Russian tanks and APCR premium ammunition as well. 6,590 damage bounced in total. As I said, this vehicle forgives you many mistakes. Some assistance as well. And 30,000 credits profit because Vurdas didn't fire any premium rounds whatsoever in this battle, in this theory battle. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was my today's episode featuring Object 432. When is going to be my next one about this tank? Maybe in 2020, you never know. Maybe someone gets one crazy battle and shares that with us. Hopefully this is going to happen. Anyway, I thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are awesome as always. I catch you next time with something else. Stay tuned, hitting all those buttons under the like button and subscribe button and comment, and I catch you next time. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.